What's up? What's up? We going live right now, baby. I know I said I was gonna start at 9:15, but I was supposed to start at 8 o'clock. What's going on, y'all? I your boy Scoop, Cooler with Scoop, Scheme, whatever you want to call me. Um, I ain't gonna lie, I'm nervous. This is my first official live stream after coming back from Thailand. And what I can tell y'all is, man, Thailand is something else. Thailand is something else. It's beautiful in its way. Like I got to experience a lot of shit that nobody, I ain't even gonna say nobody, a lot of people that haven't done it yet. I'm gonna say that yet. Because a lot of people is scared to travel. I don't know why, but I mean, a lot of people scared to travel. I guess because the planes, they've been crashing. Today, another helicopter that fell into in the waters in New York City. All 8 people then got killed. So, send my shout outs to, salute to, send my condolences to their family, whoever they are, send my condolences. And, you know, uh, the day after I came back from Thailand, on the 28th of March, it was an earthquake, and a lot of people lost their lives. I was fortunate enough to be gone before any of that happened. So I understand why a lot of people don't travel as much or don't travel at all because they scared something might happen. But that's life, man. Something is going to happen. Something going to always happen. If it's your time, it's your time. But you can't let that. I mean, everybody got to go someday. Everybody got to go. Someday. Life is not permanent. Death is. So, while you living the life, life is temporary. So you have to live it. So you can't let certain things discourage you not to travel. But yeah. So I was in Thailand from March 16th to March 27th. So that was almost probably about 11 days. I had 8 days out there. I had 2 days for free. Um, I had free, hotel and things like that. So he had to, you know, um, work it out for far as like me getting back into the States. But man, hey man, Thailand is something else, man. It's crazy, man. Like, so to get there, to get to Thailand, it's about almost a day long. And Thailand, where I was in Pattaya, whatever you want to call it, however you want to say it. That's where I was at Pattaya. Probably about like a hour and a half south from Bangkok. And it took me almost a day to get there. I was so I'm originally from Cincinnati, Ohio. Shout out to the city. I can't stand this city though. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I don't like this city. I love my city, but I don't like this city. They be on some stupid shit. But so I had to go from Cincinnati to Seattle. That was about 4 hours. 4 hours, I believe. And from Seattle to um what was that? Taiwan. From That's the longest flight from Seattle to, no matter where you go be in Seattle to, get to Thailand. But from Seattle to Taiwan, it was like 13 and a half hours. That was the longest. I ain't gonna lie. I was scared too. Don't get me wrong. I was scared. But, you know, one of the flight attendants was like, it's gonna be okay. I ain't gonna lie. I was kind of, I ain't gonna hold y'all. I was scared, but she kind of, looked out for me, helped me out a little bit to, loosen up and things like that. So, you know, one thing about national airlines, they actually feed you. Like they literally feed you meals, not like the states where they just give you gotta have first class and just to get the good stuff. Like no, like in national airlines, like they actually feed you like full course meals, and that was amazing. Like that right there itself was amazing. Like they feed you full course meals, two of them too, because the flight's so long, so they feed you like every 5 hours and type stuff. Like I don't even remember what we ate, but um that shit was good as fuck. I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit was good as hell. They chicken, they fish. That shit was good as hell. Like American Airlines, they just give you like if you on economy, shit, I'm broke. Shit. So I was on economy. I ain't flying no first class. Like I ain't got like that. You feel me? But economy, man, they give you crackers and whatever kind of drink you want. At least they give you whatever kind of drink you want. You want a couple of shots of liquor, shit like that to, you know what I'm saying, ease the pain or loosen up while you flying and shit like that. They give you that, but um like food and shit, nah, you gotta pay for that. You gotta pay for their food. Like, so that's one good thing about international airlines is like they actually feed you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't all stingy and bougie like US, like US airlines and shit like that though. But that was the longest flight. So from Seattle to Taiwan was 13 and a half hours. So that was the longest flight. Once I got to Taiwan, I don't I you know what's so crazy though? Because I always wanted to go to Taiwan, but from the reaction I was getting, I might not ever visit Taiwan. Maybe my first impression is my last impression. So I wasn't impressed because like I was trying to get some, I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to get some cologne. And I was trying to get some cologne that was like made in Taiwan. And it's like they didn't even want to talk to me. Like at all. Like they ain't want to talk to me. They ain't want to, see what I wanted, anything like that. It's like the closer I was getting to them, the closer I was, getting to them, the farther they was walking away from me. So I really had a bad experience going to those stores and things like that, just because I still had to wait for my bus, so I had to kill time. So I was trying to buy some cologne that was actually made in Taiwan. Because anybody know me, they know I love cologne. I love cologne. I got, so far I probably only got like 75 things of cologne, but I love cologne. Like my sister got me. Shout out to my sister Sibuski. I ain't gonna say your real name, but shout out to my sister Sibuski. But um, yeah. So my first impression was a bad. Their first impression was a bad impression. So I would probably never visit Taiwan, or maybe that's just because that's the airport. But anyway, so from Taiwan to Thailand, it's about another 3 hours. 3 out, yeah, 3.5 hours. And when I landed, it was crazy because I met my boy. I met some guy named Marcus. That's my guy. Shout out to my boy Marcus. Um, I met him, and he also got a channel. He also on Facebook and things like that. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all don't know who I'm talking about, but y'all definitely. I will figure that out soon. But yeah. So that right there was like his name, Marcus A. Brown. So if you look on Facebook, type in Marcus A. Brown. I met him before I even flew out there because he was watching my post and um he was watching the things I was talking about. So I kind of influenced him when I ain't gonna say I influenced him, he kind of influenced me to get out there. But um um it definitely shout out to my boy King B. You already know. Shout out to that's my trainer, y'all. That's my workout trainer. He be on my ass. I can't stand that motherfucker, but I love that guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the only family member I rock with. You feel me? Like he always on my ass about this shit. He literally just told me, cause I ain't gonna lie, I was nervous, I was scared, and I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like this is my first live stream, so motherfucker nervous and shit like that. But yeah, to answer your question, that's my cousin too, y'all. So shout out to my boy King B. In the future, we definitely be doing content. We'll be doing a lot of content. You feel me? Like so, but to answer your question, it's is it's it's only hard if you make it hard. You feel me? Like, cause you gotta think about it. Some people be like, "Oh yeah, man, let's go link together. We go travel." Da, 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 da. You serious about it, but everybody else ain't. Let's say if everybody be like, you know what I'm saying, y'all, come on, y'all, we gonna go on a trip, we gonna go here, y'all set a date, y'all set where y'all going, and boom, you booked your trip, but everybody else is bullshitting. So what you gonna do then? Like, what you gonna do? Like, you not gonna go? You already booked it though, so it's best to travel alone. It's most best to travel alone because you ain't gotta worry about nobody else fucking up your parade. You feel me? So, um, yeah. So it's really not. I mean, let me see. He said it's hard to travel alone to far places like that. No, it's not. It's a mental thing. You definitely gotta you gotta want to do it, like yourself. Like you gotta want to do it. You can't wait for nobody else to. You know what I'm saying? You gotta want to do it. You feel me? Like, so if everybody else on some bullshit, you ain't on no bullshit, so you still gonna go. You feel me? Like, and that's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? It take a lot of nerves. It do take a lot of nerves, but I answer. I was with. So I get to Thailand. I I'm lost. I didn't know what to do. You know, they do speak English, but it's like I ain't know where to go, or so I had to download this app called Grab. When you in Thailand, Grab is like Uber. Grab is like Uber Eats. It do Uber Eats, Uber. They deliver your food. They take you where you want to go, and it's like super cheap. But I didn't have to do that because my boy Marcus, he ended up giving me a Uber or Lyft to where he was at in Bangkok because he was in Bangkok. So when I met up with him, it took about 30 minutes to get where he was at. And I met up with him, man. Like straight off the back, it was, nothing but good vibes, bro. Straight off the back. Straight off the back, it was good vibes. I'm talking about like we the same height. So that's my dog for life, nigga. Short niggas for life. You feel me? Short guy click, short nigga click. You feel me? Like, but but yeah, like so I met up with him, and guess what? Like he ended up going to Pattaya because he wanted to hang out and things like that. So we did that. And man, it was the first, that was the first black person I met out there. You feel me? So we definitely gonna be doing a lot of content as well. Shout out to my boy Marcus A. Brown, man. I forgot his YouTube. Please don't be mad at me, bro. I forgot your YouTube channel. I will get better at that. You know what I'm saying? So okay. If anybody asking or worry what's in the back, that's the shit. I'm gonna show y'all the shit that I bought from Thailand. You feel me? But when I get there, I met up with them. We end up going. They got these cabs, and it's like 100 bahts. 100 bahts is like Thai bahts. That's their money out. That's their currency out there. Thai bahts is like, so 100 Thai bahts is like $3. Seriously. So it was $3 to get from Bangkok to Pattaya. And Pattaya is like an hour and a half away, maybe 2 hours in traffic. So that was the crazy part. Like how cheap everything was. Like it was cheap as hell. Like my money. I will show you how long your money go out there. What are the gyms like down there? Cause I even go hold you. I couldn't get to. I did. Well, I ain't gonna say I could. I didn't get to no gym. I ain't get to no gym, man. That's why when I came back, I was like 10, 15 pounds heavier. So I ain't go to no gym. So we get down there, we get to Pattaya, we go to the hotels. He went to his hotel, I went to my hotel. My hotel, lavish lit, shit like that. So the first thing I do is shit. What's up? What's up? What's up with the mall? Like that's the first thing I was on. Like I was trying to get to no. I take that back. When we got there, we walked through a place called Soy Six. So if you ever been to Thailand, or if you haven't been to Thailand, Soy Six is like a whole strip. It's not that long, but it's long enough. Pause. And it's nothing but bars. It's nothing but bars, and it's nothing but women out there. Nothing but women that's working and shit like that. And how it works is the the women. I mean, I'm talking about they grabbing on you, they holding you, they trying to get you a bag. That's how they get paid. Because the way they get paid is they bring you in a bar. You buy them, you buy them a drink. You buy yourself a drink, and you gotta buy them a drink. That's how they get paid, by you going to a bar getting a drink. You feel me? Um, so that was real. That was real cool right there. Like, I'm talking about they touching you. I mean, I had my hair done. Y'all see, what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Stay stressing me out because it's like I ain't got nothing but grades. But like I had my hair done and stuff. They touching my hair, like, oh, I like your hair, all that kind of shit. Like, so it was cool, like, and I'm talking about they do everything. They do everything. Like, I'm talking about they do whatever it takes to bring you in a in a bar. You feel me? And that's just a bar side type shit. Like, so, and they do other shit too. That's gonna be a story on my Patreon. So, like I said, this is my first chat. I'm still learning a lot of things. So, but that's gonna be on my Patreon. Once I get that live and popping and shit like that. So y'all go see, or y'all go hear about the stories on that. But Thailand, man, when you get out there, Thailand is like, it feel like it gave me the Indian vibe, like an India vibe. Like it really gave me an India vibe, like, but because I mean it was a lot of India people there too, like, but I don't know why it didn't give me South, because Thailand is basically Southeast Asia, but it didn't give me that Southeast East Asia vibe. Like it didn't give me that. It gave me Indian vibe, like an India vibe, like I was in India or some shit like that. But like I said, that shit was cool as hell. That shit was cool as fuck. So me and Marcus hang out. We hang out for a day, but the next day he had to leave because he was going to this banquet, not a banquet, but like a I say a banquet, with the other, with more black people, you know, getting to know each other and meeting each other and things like that. To, what's the word? Damn, I can't even think of the word right now. Um, for resources, basically. So, like I said, once again, shout out to my boy Marcus A. Brown. You feel me? And so he had to leave, and I was, doing my thing and shit like that. So, and I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I really thought that I got some good footage. I got some footage and shit like that, but I ain't really get a lot of good footage like I was supposed to, man. Like, um, but I like I say, y'all see on my YouTube page, I got something up, what I'm saying, to start off. But like I said, on my next trip, I promise y'all, I'm gonna have better footage, more turn up scenes, more turn up everything. Like, so but that's gonna be in the future. That's gonna be sooner than you think. Like I'm thinking about going back to Dominican Republic just for the simple fact I want to get that content and show y'all the way I'm gonna turn up on that bitch though. But so we get what I'm saying. So he leave. I'm just doing me. So the first thing I do, I ain't gonna lie, I went to the mall. I'm walking around. going to everybody. I'm talking about it's so many seven. Is we everything legal out there basically. I don't know about crack. I don't know on there, but everything legal out there from weed. Everything legal out there is. It's a weed spot every 10 steps you make. It's a weed spot. Every 20 steps you make, it's a 7-Eleven. Every 5 steps you make is a tattoo shop. Yeah, I definitely got a tattoo. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You see, ashy than the motherfucker right now, but I definitely got the tattoo. And guess how much this tattoo was, y'all? The tattoo here in US, probably this tattoo alone, this probably would have cost me like $200. This tattoo only cost me $20. No, yeah, about $29, like 1,000 baht. 1,000 baht is like $30 in US money. So, like I said, I could have got my whole body done for 4 or 5,000 baht. Like for about, I could have got my, and I might do that next time I go out there. I could have got my whole body done for about 5,000 baht, the whole body, neck and everything. Like I could have got all that shit done, but I ain't want to do too much. Like I ain't gonna hold you. I really wanted to go shopping because I um, kept hearing about, they got the exclusive shit that we buy here that's up in price. Oh man, that shit cheap as hell down there. I didn't give a fuck if it was fake or if it's fake. They got some good ass fakes. They got some good ass fakes. I ain't even gonna hold you, and I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if it's fake. Shit, I can't afford that shit here, so I bought that shit up there, out there. Hey, at least I was able to do that shit. At least I was able to fly out there and buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna show y'all in a little minute. I'm gonna show y'all what I got. Like I said, you can see some of that shit right there. You can see some of that shit, but like I said, I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. But so I was like, just walking there. It's so much shit out there. I couldn't walk everywhere. I just couldn't do it. Like I couldn't walk everywhere I wanted to go. Like it was so much shit. It was so much shit. Like so much shit to do. But so I ended up going to the mall. I bought some shit. I ate some gator for the first time. Like I lived in Florida for 6 years and I never had a gator. Never. And they eat that shit out there. I never had it. I never had gator. But that shit tasted like goddamn steak. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Gator tastes like, if they make it right and they made it right, they it tastes like steak. Like, but my experience was crazy, man. So I go to the mall. I bought hella shit. Like I went with a small ass, like a real small duffel bag, like real small luggage. I came back with two big dumbass luggage of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I brought that shit back peacefully, but man, I'm talking about my time in Thailand was so crazy though. Like, so all right, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about the clubs. So the clubs is at a place called Walking Street. Hold on, before we get there, I went to a place called Sanctuary of Truth. That was it's like a historical a historical place, and everything is made out of wood. Everything is made out of wood, and you have to help to go there. You probably have to pay like $8. And it's worth, you pay like $8 and you get to go on the tour. So the tour is about 45 minutes. It's about the seven what is it? The seven things of life or something like that, from like when you a baby until you get older, and you grow and have your own kids, and you teach them about the 7 facts of life and things like that. I don't remember it as much, but it was basically about 7 steps of life, and it was amazing experience though. It was very amazing. Like I mean, like I took some pictures. Like I said, I'm gonna post some pictures up of every 7 steps and things like that. And and y'all go see, but uh so went to a place called Sanctuary of Truth, and it was amazing. It was beautiful. You have to wear a helmet. If you don't wear a helmet, they give you helmets. You don't wear a helmet, a piece of wood probably fall on you. Pause. But but yeah, so that was cool. And the crazier part about that is, so I get done. I get done with with the tour. So now I'm waiting on, because now I just paid to get on the elephant, but I'm waiting on that because everybody getting the rides and shit like that. So as I'm waiting on the ride on the elephant, pause. It was some girl from it sounded like she was from Ukraine. She was either from Ukraine or who the fuck they fighting with? Whoever, Ukraine. But it shows me, like, I ain't gonna lie, I felt important out there, because the way she came on to me, like, she walked up to me, she smiling and shit. I ain't think nothing of it. So I waved like, "Hey, how you doing?" She walked up to me, like, she was like, "Oh my God," like, she was like, "You are so sexy." Like, she said, "Can I touch your skin?" I'm looking like, what? Like, I ain't think nothing bad of it, but I'm like, huh? Like that. I'm like, yeah, you could touch my skin. Like, and she was like, "Oh my God, you feel so good." And then she was like, "Can I please touch your?" She was like, "I'm sorry, but I know I seem kind of weird, but can I touch your hair?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can touch my hair." So she started touching my hair. Like, I had my hair done then. Like, she started touching my hair. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't gonna lie, I felt like a celebrity out there, bitch, for real. Cause everybody taking pictures of me and shit. Cause I mean, they ain't gonna see a lot of black people doing stuff like that, taking tours of historical places like that. Like, they're not gonna see that. All the black people that go to Thailand, they want to go to the clubs and shit like that. Nah, I don't really do clubs like that. I don't even do clubs here in the States. So, but if I am out there, I will go to the club once to see how it is. But they ain't my kind of vibe. So, but back to her, and she was like, "Can I ask for one more favor?" I'm like, "Yeah." Like, what's up? Like, she was like, "Can I have a hug? And can I have It was actually two favors. So she was like, "Can I have a hug? And can I have a picture with you?" I'm like, "Yeah, you can have a picture with me and a hug, stuff like that." So, it was like I was like a trophy to her. Like, I was like a trophy to her, because it's like she never met a black person before, or things like that, or someone sexy. I know I'm looking kind of rough right now. I'm gonna get my shit together, but some sexy as me, and most definitely, yeah, I was like the black Tarzan out that bitch. Man, hey, yeah, the elephant. Hey, that I ain't gonna lie, man. Once I got on the elephant, man, that motherfucker was racist, man. That elephant was racist as fuck. I don't care what nobody say. So it's like 4 or 5 different elephants, right? They 4 or 5. That way everybody get, what I'm saying, ride on them and shit like that. Pause. So my race is on some bullshit, keep doing that shit and stopping and taking pisses and taking shit. Everybody else elephant, everybody else elephant, cool. But I'm the only black guy. I'm the only black guy that's on the elephant. My elephant on some bullshit. So I'm like, man, what the hell? I'm like, man, this motherfucker, but I ain't tripping. Like, the elephant made it seem like I was too heavy for him. I'm like, motherfucker, you like 14,000,000 pounds out this bitch. Like, I ain't shit. Like I said, let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. This elephant right here. This racist ass elephant right here. This elephant is racist. You see this elephant? Don't get on this motherfucker. Don't get on it. This motherfucker was on some bullshit. I ain't gonna hold y'all. So I ain't gonna hold y'all. But that was amazing experience. I'm talking about, so many people took pictures of me. So I mean, so many pictures with just smiling and waving, taking pictures of me and shit like that. I felt like a motherfucking king out that bitch. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You know what I'm saying? That shit was cool. So, but yeah, but the crazy part about it, that shit didn't stop there. Me taking pictures with people, that didn't stop. Like I think I did that like 4, 5, 6 times. Like while I was out there, like it's like I was a trophy. Like they never seen a black person in person. So that right there was like that was off the chain right there. Like hopefully they see me and become my friend on Facebook, or they find me, or they end up becoming a you know subscriber and some shit like that. But yeah, so after that, what did I do after that? I did so much shit out there. Like I didn't got so many goddamn massages out there. And it's crazy because I do not let me repeat this, y'all. I do not get massages in the States. Never got one. Never got my feet done. Never got. I only like people rubbing my feet. I don't like it. I hate it. I got ugly feet. I got ugly black toenails. I'm healthy, but my feet's ugly in the motherfucker because I work a lot. I'm on my feet a lot. So I do not like people touching my feet at all. But I ain't gonna lie, for some reason, man, they just love my feet. They loved it. Like they just loved everything about it. Like I don't know, maybe because of my skin. I don't know, but they just love rubbing my feet. They don't care. They just want the money though. Like, but I got so many massages out there, man. When I got back, bro, I pause on this one. I was loose in the motherfucker. Pause. I was, man, I'm talking about I felt every goddamn bone in my boy. I could do all kind of shit. Like I can't dance for shit. For some reason, I thought I could dance and shit. Like, boy, like I ain't felt that loose in a minute, bro. I was so damn stiff. You know what I'm saying? But what the fuck they did? Oh yeah, man, it got my body right. Like, so I ain't got so many massages out there. It don't make no sense. But like, and I was only going to one massage. I got a massage every day I was out there. But I only went to one massager because she knew what the fuck she was doing. And every time I tipped her type shit, like cool as hell. She was real cool. You know what I'm saying? So then that's when I start going shopping. So I start buying, people shit and shit like that. So I'm gonna show y'all the things that I bought from, Thailand. Like I said, I don't care. I don't let me tell y'all, let me get closer while I tell y'all this. I don't care if it's fake. I was able to buy it out there, and I was able to go out there to buy it. While y'all spending thousands of dollars on this expensive ass shit, I got that motherfucker for cheap, and I don't care if it's fake. I don't care if it's fake. It's some good ass fake, good material fake. So let me show y'all what I got from Thailand and shit like that. So let me show y'all. All right. So first, I got some Balenciagas. Got me some Balenciagas, about $30. You know what I'm saying? Got me some Balenci's. Uh, got me some Louis. I said Louis. Got me some Yeezy. Yeah, I wore them when I was out there. So I got me some Yeezys. Like, look at this shit. Like, look at this, y'all. Come on, man. Who could tell unless a motherfucker say something like, who could tell, but who cares? And I got me some Christian Dior J1s. Yeah, I got me some Christian Dior J1s. You know what I'm saying? I wore these too, but I started wearing my shoes because I ain't want a motherfucker to be like, oh, you can't bring that here. But when I got back to the US, man, they weren't even tripping. So I ain't gonna lie, I love these. I love these right here. Check these out. Gucci. I wore these too. I wore all my shoes when I was out there. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I ain't gonna lie, these are my babies right here. You couldn't even tell. Look at these, man. Look at these. beautiful. Like, come on now. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Clothes. Got some. Look, y'all can't see it, but these Louis V's. Louis V's right here. Got some more Louis V's. Like all this shit cheap right here. All this shit is cheap. Louis V. You couldn't tell. Gucci. Like, come on, man. You can't be serious, man. Come on, man. Oh yeah, I got a Dior. I got the shirt too. You know the Dior. You know, some more Gucci. Like this shirt right here was like $4. $4. Like, come on, man. Like all this shit. I'm sorry, because I ended up buying this shirt twice. I didn't know. But you know, another Louis Vuitton shirt. All this shit is like $10. 4, 5, $10 type shit. Like all this shit. Couldn't even tell. Like I said, I got the black version too. It's some high quality sauce. I got my cousin's I got him some Burberry shirts. He already got them motherfuckers. Like, he go to Balenciaga. Oh, this is another Gucci. I forgot about this one. You know what I'm saying? He got a shirt for the Louis Vuitton. You know, I don't even think I wore this shirt yet. Nope, I didn't even wear this shirt. But $10. $10. You know what I'm saying? I don't know my other Balenciaga shirt up. Here go one of my Balenciaga shirts. Like, come on, man. I cannot wait till I go back out there because I'm gonna be buying hella shit. I'm telling y'all, man. Like, and I got some more Yeezys too. I about drop. Nigga, I got Gucci socks. I got Gucci and Louis Vuitton socks. But but I bought some things out there, man. It was a great experience. Like I said, I think I got a video out there with that. But so at this point, I'm just chilling out there. I ain't really taking no photos or videos and things like that. I'm just out there chilling for real life. So I try to smoke some weed out there, bro. It made me not want to smoke ever again. I would never smoke weed again. It's over. I'm cool. I was so motherfucking high. They got that fire. Y'all think California got some shit, man. They got that fire out there. But yeah, so but I also went to it was a lot of places I didn't go. I don't know why. Because like I said, Thailand is right now it is 9:46 Eastern time PM here in Cincinnati. It's already 9 a.m. It's like 10 o'clock Friday in the morning time for them. So it's already Friday out there. And yeah, so they already like 12, 13 hours ahead of us. So that was another thing I had to, because I was going to sleep in the daytime sometimes. It was hard for me to try to keep up with their time type. It was hard for me to try to you know get used to that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but I ended up going to I ended up meeting. So it's a guy, my guy MTB. He the guy that actually started the Passport Bro movement, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know I was supposed to link up with him or anything. I was actually eating an alligator for the first time, and I just sparked up a conversation. And when I said my name, he like, "Oh, you the dude I was supposed to meet." Like, I'm like, "Oh, you." I'm like, "Okay, cool." Da, 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 da. So we chopped it up. I'm like, "Hold on." He like, yeah, I'm the one that started passport movement. I'm like, oh, you the one that started this passport bro movement. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was shocked. It was like seeing a superstar for real, like, because just the passport movement changed my motherfucking life because I was so Americanized and I was so stuck in the matrix. And how can I put it? I was so stuck in the matrix where I just think that like nobody didn't give a fuck. Nobody didn't care. Like, but when you go to these different countries, man, they treat you way better. Way I'm not just talking about women. Like they treat you like people out will treat you way better than US. They make you feel like you something, especially when you a black man. They make you feel like you a part of something, like you a part of something special. And that was one thing I love about traveling. Like wherever I go, I only been to two places, but you know, when I'm out there, like I feel like somebody. When I'm here, I don't feel like nobody. I feel like the lame. You know, I am a lame, but I feel like a nothing or nobody out here. Like I don't. Like it's like I'm a ghost out here. Like nobody don't care. Like people so people so used to having everything they want and getting everything they want, they don't even realize. Like I don't, you know what? I ain't even gonna get into that. That's a whole nother. That's a whole nother topic for another day. I'm definitely gonna talk about that because it's like motherfuckers. People here is selfish as fuck. Like they just greedy. Like America itself is just bunch of fucking greedy ass people. So you just got to get it how you live here, man. But when I travel though, I think that's the most time I'm happy. Like that's when I'm happy. Like when I'm here in the States, I just do what the fuck I gotta do just to try to get away from here again. So, but you know, that's neither here nor there. Like I said, that's another time and things like that's another topic. That's another live I'm gonna be talking about. But you know, so going on to the trip, I end up, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I stayed at the mall every day while I was out there because it was just so much shit that I wanted. I know I can't get here, so it's so much shit that I wanted here and wanted there. I just grabbed it. Fuck it. Like I grabbed it. So, but man, Thailand was cool, man. If anybody like never been overseas, out of town to me is basically in a different state. Like, but if you never been overseas, Thailand is definitely the place. You're gonna get that's like one of the cheapest places to live. They had like condos and I went on a tour. I went on a tour on a condo. It was like the rich people be living that like a penthouse for like 500 a month. I'm like, man, shit. It's making me want to move to Thailand, man. I ain't gonna hold y'all. 5 years though, I'm gone. I ain't gonna hold y'all. 5 years, I am gone. But other than that, like I said, so I did a lot of shopping, did a lot of walking around, went to the beach and things like that. Went to a club called. Now we go get to the clubs now. So it's a place called It's another strip called Walking Street. That's where all the clubs at. All the clubs at. So somebody was telling me to hold on, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous. Keep it loose. So somebody was my guy here, my boy. I call him the travel guy because he from Cincinnati, but he's never here. He's never here. He probably here for about a month or two, and he gone. He's somewhere else. So um my boy Jeff Jeff the travel guy, he was no, it wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. But shout out to my boy Jeff the travel guy. And it was some people that was telling me about a club called 808. I'm like, all right, you know. So we, you know, I went there. I went there with my guys and shit like that. And Went to Club 808. That's where all the black people go. Like that's the hip hop club. Put it like that. That's a hip hop club. And that's where mostly black people travel. You know, when they travel, that's where they go. When they go to Thailand, Pattaya, that's where they go. The 808, that's one of the clubs. So that shit started at 2 o'clock in the morning. So, you know, we all vibing and shit like that. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. I'm gonna tell y'all something about Thailand. It's a lot of fucking lady boys out there. Where we call people here gay. You know, I don't got nothing against gays. I don't got nothing against transgender. You know, live your life, live your truth. Like, I don't got nothing against that. I'm just not with it. But it's a lot of lady boys out there, and what I can say is, I mean, sad to say, man, I've seen some brothers with them. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. I seen some brothers with them, and like I said, I don't know them. I didn't record them. I didn't do none of that. You know, if that's what you like to do. That's what you like to do, bro. I'm not hating on you. I'm not shaming you. I'm not. You know, that's just your lifestyle, man. Do what you do. I'm just not with it. It just fucked me up seeing that shit. Like, but so we in the club. You know what I'm saying? We dancing and shit like that. Everybody dancing shit. So it's a lady boy up on stage. And I'm, you know, lady boy twerking. I think this lady boy got the whole thing. You got the BB dub, got the BBL, and the BBL and the BBL. Like, he had the big lips, he had everything. And you know, he danced. He had everybody having a good time and shit like that. Everybody having a good ass time. Next thing you know, probably about 30 minutes into the club, a fight break out with a brother and I guess a white man. A fight break out, shit like that. I ain't gonna lie, dude was the brother was whooping his ass. I'm talking about literally whooping his ass. So I guess the white dude started the shit. So they threw white dude out. So the brother was there. Like, brother was still there, shit like that. I walked up to him, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, everything cool, da 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 da. He like, yeah. Like, he walked like everything was like, you know, he was on some stubborn shit a little bit, but you know, so he said he was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, make sure the brother all right, shit like that. So he